once a believer is entangled with the sin of masturbation or addiction in general, you see guilt comes in and shame to talk about it comes in. You are now enveloped by guilt and shame. Someone can be genuinely saved and yet struggle. Now, being saved is a journey. It's not the end of a battle. I am talking as one who has experienced it. I was once a victim of masturbation until God's mighty hand saved me. Even in the Bible, you tend to find out that when you are using a Bible app in your phone, you can find some pornographic ads. Yes. I will say the church is trying, but in some cases not enough.
Yes.
There should be much more teaching about these sins, not just teaching it in general,
yes,
calling it sin, but we should be specific to bring out something like masturbation and talk about it. Pornography affects one spiritually by cutting off one's sensitivity, spiritual sensitivity. So when it comes to spiritual connectivity, you find yourself being weakened in terms of praying. That is the second point. You are weakened to pray, to study the word, so that you are saved does not separate your flesh from you. Now, someone who is struggling from addiction has been wired in the brain. You know that when you, after capturing a picture, you now have to review. That is what the eye does. The eye capture and the brain, replace it. Guilt and shame can make masturbation worse. But when shame is dealt with, then freedom comes. Little pleasure of 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes can be a destructive part of your life. You see, when you want to fight something, you must avoid anything that brings you close to that thing. So triggers are one of the things that destroys our journey to freedom. We have the pornographic site. If we must walk in the path of freedom and deliverance to masturbation, you must delete everything that has to do with pornography. Do you know that some music can influence masturbation? Yes. When I was going through the journey of freedom from masturbation, I had to, for about 3 months, desist from handling my phone. Whenever I see anything that has to trigger it, I remove my... Yes, God indeed understands so, but God doesn't work with sin. Being sexually free and pure, it is possible. It has been something that has killed so many youth and is still killing so many youth, and they are drowning in the ocean of masturbation. It's a pleasure. Just one more time. This time you will stop. You see, one more time leads to many times. Complete freedom from masturbation is totally possible.